Tequila Heffe coming at you with an H. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on the second edition of the studio version of Tequila Heffe. Not saying that, there's not going to be craziness in between each, Thursday version, but I do want to come at you on Thursdays so I can give you a little bit of tequila to taste if you want to going into the weekend to kind of spice up the weekend. So, I was told that last week I was a little bit too close to the camera, so I had some constructive criticism. So I'm gonna try to stay back here, but I do get excited about this stuff, okay? So, anyway, we have new agaves, as you noticed, for this week as well. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna review this Don Roberto Extra Anejo. Okay, as you guys know, what I try to bring to all my subscribers, by the way, thank you very much, all my subscribers. You can always text me, hit me up, if you got any questions, I'm always available. But thank you very much. Is sipping tequila, all right? And this Don Roberto means Don Roberto. I can't think of anything creative to say to this one. So anyway, there's a history behind this. So Don Roberto, 1924. Now don't confuse this with Don Julio, 1942, okay? There's a big difference between those two. This is not Don Julio that you see at every bar. In fact, if you see this at a bar, that'll be pretty cool, and you'll remember this. So anyway, Don Roberto, 1924. So these guys have been around for 200 years, okay, doing tequila. And they took the old master of tequila and then they've incorporated some new techniques to kind of bring a new kind of oaky flavor. This is a good oaky flavor, okay? So they're getting some good oak caskets to age this tequila. This tequila, it doesn't tell you, but once again, Extra Anejo, at least 3.5 years minimum. I'm gonna say, this one could be more than that, all right? This is a kind of thing, a limited edition. So let me tell you where I got this, okay? I got this at Total Wine. There was a lady there who was really cool, and we were talking about a Soledad, which I will definitely share with a special one with you guys at one point. But she goes, if you like Soledad, you will like the Don Roberto. And well, they didn't have one open to taste, but she called the manager, because Tequila Heffe is in the house, and they opened up one of these darlings right here. So I tried it, and I'm like, whew, okay, worthy, gonna bring it to all my peeps. So let's do it. It's got this cool box. I love these magnetic flaps, okay? Listen. So, you give it to your kids and, magnetic flaps, they love that stuff, right? So here you go, presentation. It's got a little history right here, all right? And it's wedged in here pretty good. And, okay, you're gonna hear this from me, and you've probably heard this before, but tequila is the next bourbon, okay? Notice this bottle represents what? A bourbon bottle, hello, okay? It's not like some of these other tequila bottles that you see in the background. Bourbon, tequila, next bourbon, okay? So, again, gotta take your time, take off all the plastic, which sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge, everybody. And while we're doing this stuff is getting harder and harder to find because of everything going on in the world, supply chain shortages, and people just starting to really branch out and enjoy really good tequila. So, great presentation, check it out. Very nice. Okay, what I've told you before, take your time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, This sucker's heavy. This is probably like a small fillet at Vic and Anthony's, okay? They're not sponsoring me, by the way. But listen to that thing. Okay, this thing is heavy, all right? Okay, tonight we are using a House of Blues glass from New Orleans because we are in the Rock Studio, and this is a House of Blues glass from New Orleans that we got probably 3 years ago at a conference over there. So continuing with the rock and roll theme from last week. So remember, everybody, you always just kind of pour a little bit for that first savor, and then just keep it in your palate. Smell it first always. Oh yeah. Smell the oak. A little bit more oaky than, if you watched me last week, a little bit more oaky than the Cantera Negra, which was the Valley of Darkness, which I don't know for sure. Hold it in your palate. Okay. Okay. So I taste some very different things going on right here. I can't place them. It's probably the oak. It's probably very much the oak that's and the amount of years that it's been aged. Man, this is a tough one. I need a chart. I would say, not too much vanilla, no cinnamon, no aromas. There's some aromas here. There's some very light spices that, again, this comes from the oak. This is not an artificial, distilled kind of a tequila. And the region of this tequila is mid-mountain. So I think you get a different flavor with the mid-mountain agave than you do with the lower range or the higher mountain agave. So I'm pretty sure this is probably a mid-mountain tequila. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this one is unique. I know what it is. It's a little fruity. I taste a little fruit in it, okay? You guys let me know, hit me back, but I think you're gonna get a little fruity flavor in there as well. So, listen. Okay, price point. So this one is about $130. It was, I think, $125, $130 total wine. This was they did have a case of it up in Willowbrook. So they just got in a case of it, and it is absolutely worth it, okay? Again, don't get it confused with 1942. It's not. This is Don Roberto, 1924. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys, I don't give everybody 5 stars, but this is a 5-star, all right? So go enjoy your weekend, go run out, grab a bottle of this, share it with your friends, and share the love. All right, Tequila Heffe out.